Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for stopping by. If you're not a subscriber, you might want to consider subscribing because I got some great videos coming up. If you're a return subscriber, I really appreciate it. Anyway, going to a Father's Day dinner. Never want to go empty-handed, so I always try to bring something. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do something easy. We're going to do a deviled egg, but there's going to be a twist. It's not your traditional deviled eggs, so you might want to stick around, check it out. For this recipe, what you're going to need is, we've got about 5 strips of bacon cooked here, and then I chopped it up as fine as I could. A couple tablespoons of shredded cheddar cheese, and I cut it even finer. I've got a half a cup of mayonnaise. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use the whole half a cup. I'm going to go by how it looks and how it tastes. As much as I like mayonnaise when you do deviled eggs, too much mayonnaise can actually ruin it in my opinion. And what I have here are 10. Should be 12, but it's 10 because I was on the phone while I was preparing the eggs and I miscounted. You'll notice the eggs are perfect. Check my video out on how to boil eggs. It's real easy. Put the water on the stove. Don't put any of that baking soda, vinegar, salt. None of that works. Bring it up to a boil. When it's at a rolling boil, you take your eggs from the fridge and you carefully place them in the water. As soon as they're all in the water, you continue to boil for 13 minutes. After that 13 minutes, take them off the stove, remove the water, shake around the pot to help crack the eggs, run cold water in it, get rid of that cold water, put more cold water in it, and then put a couple cups of ice on top of it. Let it sit for 5 minutes, and that's it. And they'll peel real easy. I've been doing this for years, and very seldom do I have a problem with tearing apart the eggs. If it is, it's not because of how I cooked it, but because of how I peeled it. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in half. Just so I have some place to put them. Okay. So you just want to carefully cut them in half. You'll notice with the eggs, it doesn't have that green on the outside. When you have the green on the outside of the yolk, that means you boiled them too long. Okay. I'll finish these up and then we'll be back. Alright, so I have all the yolks in here. And I'm gonna just smash these up. Actually, I think I'm gonna put them in this bowl. Alright, I'm gonna start with most of this half a cup. Alright. Maybe just a touch more. Another teaspoon. We're going to add shredded cheese. I'm going to add that bacon. Right, looks like I can use a little more mayonnaise. Another teaspoon. So basically, yeah, I used most of that half a cup of mayonnaise. So actually, I'm going to use all that half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm just going to give it a quick taste for seasoning. You can use just a pinch of salt. And some ground black pepper. Now, to fill these. Now you could use a spoon, dip them with a spoon, but I'm gonna use a piping bag. Okay, so I've got one of these cheap piping bags. If you don't have this, just use a regular baggie and cut a hole in the corner, and that's it. I've got this tip. I'm hoping that's going to be big enough for the bacon and the cheese to pass through. So what you want to do is you want to put a cup there to hold it. You want to fill it. Don't want to leave any behind, otherwise you're going to have some whites that don't get filled. Give it a little twist on the top. And this isn't going to work. I friggin' know it. Tip's too small. And you want a big enough tip to where things can come out. And then, I don't know if you can see, I'm not great at piping. Even with this bigger tip, it's kind of hard. Aaron, can you get me a shish kebab skewer out of that drawer, please? All right, if it clogs up, just use a skewer, something to open it up. Okay, so the piping didn't work out. I had to resort to using a spoon. I didn't chop the bacon fine enough, and it clogged up the end. No matter how large I thought it wasn't large enough. So now I'm going to use some smoked paprika, because I have no regular paprika. And we're just going to garnish just a little bit. And that's it. I don't want to taste them. I know what it tastes like because I've been tasting the filling. And these are actually for an event for later, so bad enough I think I'm kind of short on the amount that I made. So anyway, I hope you like this. It's definitely worth trying. It's a twist on deviled eggs, something that you probably haven't tried before, and I really think you'll like it. Anyway, John Campbell, the Not So Neat Chef.